Hey YouTube, it's All of Destiny. This video is gonna be about a body scrub. I made a body scrub or hand scrub, foot scrub. It's gonna be about scrub, period. I made one earlier, a smaller one in here that I used to do my pedicure. I was doing my feet earlier today and I was using a store-bought foot scrub and I noticed that it wasn't many, what do you call it, like the little bead things or whatever it is. I noticed that it wasn't a lot of them in there. So I googled a few videos and I made my own scrub. It looks like this. It's all settled in now, but what's in here is sugar, olive oil. That's really it. Sugar, olive oil. I put something else in there, but I can't remember. But it worked like really good. So I said that I was gonna make a bigger one, so I went and bought a few things, and yeah, I wanted to show you all, so that's why I'm making this video. So what I bought is I got this jar, and it's just this cap on it. Well, you screw the cap off, and then you take this part off, and I got this from Dollar Tree. I also got the Domino Sugar from Dollar Tree, and this honey flavored syrup. I wanted honey. I didn't know that this was syrup until just now, but I wanted honey. So I guess we'll test it out and see how this one works. But this is it. It's the Junior Bear honey flavored syrup. And also, since I used olive oil earlier, and I put a little bit of this, I'm going to use just this time because of the smell of the olive oil. And the high 6 oil smell kind of different, but any kind of oil should work just fine. Plus, you're going to rinse it off anyway. So let's get started. Okay, and I have this little thing to stir everything up with. Okay, so we're gonna put it in the jar, and I'm just gonna pour the sugar in, a lot of it, because I want to make a really big scrub jar. Okay, so I have this much in here now. This much in the jar. Then I'm gonna add the high 6 oil. By the way, you can get this like at any beauty supply store. I'm just putting enough in to cover the top, the entire top part of it, like that. I think y'all can see. I hope y'all can see it. And we'll add more as we go, because it's better to add a little bit than not like a whole lot, because once you add a whole lot, you can't really take it out. Then I should have been opening this. We're gonna add in some of the honey flavored syrup. Okay, about that much. Now we're gonna mix it up. Oh wait. So let's mix this up, and we'll add more as we go. Cause like I said, I'd rather add too little than too much in the beginning. Okay, it's kind of dry, so I'm gonna add a little bit more oil to it, and a little more of the syrup. Okay, let's see what it looks like. I don't want to get anything dirty. Okay, so this is what it kind of looks like. If you prefer this kind, then you can kind of keep it like this. Alright, so we can scrub it around our hand like this. It's not like the other one I made earlier. I'm thinking I may need to go and get the olive oil. Make sure you get some kind of towel because this is kind of messy. Well, a whole lot messy. It doesn't smell too bad. I smell more of the hot 6 oil than I do the honey syrup. Okay, it's kind of dry, so dip my hands into this water. Okay, let's try it again now that my hands are wet. So I'm taking about that much, and I'm just gonna scrub it in my hand. This is much better now. Okay, so I think it works better if your hands are wet instead of being dry. I guess I should have wet my hands first because I did have them wet when I did my pedicure earlier. Okay, so then I'm going to stick this to the side. I made a big mess, so if you decide to make some of this, whether it's a small portion or a large portion, make sure you kind of clean it up a little bit. Okay, so that's the scrub. Keep the air. And this is what it looks like. Keep mixing it. But like I said, when you use scrubs, you kind of don't use them as a dry scrub. If you use them when you wash your hands or something, wet your hands first and then scrub, because my hands do feel really, really, really soft. And because the oil was put in it, it's not going to leave your hand like really shiny and oily, but more like just soft. It's soft. My hands don't feel like I have a bunch of dead skin on them or anything. So this can probably be used in the bathtub, in the shower, on your feet, legs, wherever. But as a dress, like, well, I don't know if people use dry scrubs, but I wouldn't use this without. I would wash my hands first and then use this because it'll work better. And just keep mixing it up. Like, I'll show you how it looks like now. Woo. But just keep mixing it and play around with it until you get what you like. It's better to add, it looks white, but it's not that white. It's more of like a olive oil type of sugar color. But keep working with it until you get it the way that you like it. And you can make a little bit, you can make a lot. If you want to use more oil than scrub, then this is what it'll look like, and it'll settle. Because mine kind of settled on the bottom. The scrub will be on the bottom, and then you could just mix it up again. And this way it'll have more, it'll have it'll have more oil than the scrub, so to kind of leave you more oily than what this will leave it. So either you can go with more oil or less oil and more sugar or salt or whatever you want to use. Because like I said, you're going to wash it off your skin, you're going to wash it off your feet or whatever. But I will be using this tonight. I'll be using it in the bathtub and everything like that. So I hope I covered everything. It went kind of fast, but I mean, it doesn't take but a few seconds to make it. And for a better smell, since the oil will remain kind of on your skin, just like I said, like not a whole lot. So what you can do is, you prefer a better smell, get something like rosemary oil or any other oil that smells better than what the hot 6 oil will smell like or what olive oil will smell like. And again, I got this jar from Dollar Tree. Now I'll come back and do a review and let you all know how it works once I use it more and more and more, and not just this one time. Like if it lasts throughout the day or how often I may need to use it just to keep the results, you know, and things like that. So this is the scrub. Yeah, you can shake it up like that too. Okay, so this is the scrub, and that's all. And the products and everything that I use will be down below in the info bar. So check that out. Let me know if you all make this or if you try it. If you have any suggestions of anything I should have used or could have used, just let me know. Write it out down below. If you have any questions, write that out down below. Like this video if you liked the video. Subscribe and